everybody and welcome to today's video. So today's video is week 3 of my Thailand trip. So this week we go to Koh Tao and let's just get straight on into the video. So to get to Koh Tao from Bangkok, I decided to do the easy route, which was fly to Koh Samui and then catch a ferry from Koh Samui. My flight to Koh Samui was pretty expensive. I think it was about 200 and something. But I wanted to save time. I didn't want to waste a whole day or a whole night on a bus. I just didn't want to waste the time. So I headed to Koh Samui, I stayed there one night and then got on the ferry the next day. The ferry to Koh Tao from Koh Samui takes 2.5 hours, I believe, and it was the rockiest ride I've ever been on. Luckily I just slept the whole way. Once in Koh Tao I headed down to the beach to have some food and see the sunset. I have to admit the main thing I did in Koh Tao was just relax. So the next day a bunch of us that were staying at the hostel decided to head on to Koh Nang Yuan, I think that's how you say it, which is the island that is next to Koh Tao, and it's the island that's famous for being 3 islands that are joined together. So we rented out a motorboat and headed on over there. We just kind of chilled out for the day. I decided not to go to the viewpoint this day because me and my friend Marie, we were going on a snorkel tour that takes us to there the next day. So we were like, oh, we'll just climb up there the next day. So the next day was the snorkeling trip. Now this started quite early. The sea was so rough. We were heading towards Shark Bay, which is where you get to see some whale sharks and turtles usually. But because the water was so rough, we were not allowed to go swimming in there, which was so upsetting because I really wanted to see at least a turtle. But yeah, otherwise they took us to a whole bunch of different snorkeling areas around the island, and Mango Bay was one of those, which was really nice. Snorkeling, they took us to Koh Nang Yuan, which is where we finally walked up that hike to the top. Also had to wait for a while in a line at the bottom. And that was the end of my trip to Koh Tao. It was really quick and short, so that's why I didn't get my diver's license. But yeah, the snorkeling was fun. I wish we got to see the sharks. I actually wish I just did a day dive, like a dive where you don't get your license, because I feel like that would have been more fun than the snorkeling. The snorkeling trip was annoying. We were on a trip, we had 60 other people I think on our boat, so it was just really crowded, and I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it. So maybe search around and see if you can find a private one or something, because I feel like that would have been better. But Koh Tao is the most beautiful island, and I definitely recommend going there if you haven't been there before, because it's just nice to see. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe below for more videos, which next week we go to Vietnam, so make sure you subscribe. New videos are every Monday. And yeah, I think that's about it. My videos are all travel and animal related, so yeah, make sure you subscribe. See you later.